integrity window installation อย่าไปมองลูกคือเขาว่าเจเนี่ยเจ้าเขาสังมินนิโซตาไปเจ้าเขาลุยองรู้เข้าใจเทียสอดเจเทียวอเจแต่ฉันเอาไปมวยเขาโปรแกรมสิริเปล่าพาดอลลาร์ลอป้าก็เทขอเชิงเดอก็มาลิวอลีเทตอกก้าก็ลงก็จะเข้าใจตาเหลอก็ยเซก็จะอังเกฮีอินดาสุดสลุลียก็จะเข้าใจกูเลยอูเดตุสต้องเจ้าชีเปล่าไปอีชีอีเจ้าชีเปล่าไปอีชีอีเจ้าไปเจ้าเขาลือไปจัวว่าเจ้าเขาสังมินโซตาซื้อ
แต่น่าวิญญาณพัฒนาช่วยช่วงนะแต่น่าจะหายกล่าวเนี่ยแต่หายกล่าวเวียดนามเมมโมรีเนี่ยตอนนั้นลาวสกันเซนแกนู่นน่ะไปตัวไปขนาดไปขนาดไปยาว่าไปจอดแต่ในพนว่าปอเทียว่าคนเอ็มเบลก็ได้มาอย่างมันด้วยตัวไปเจแล้วเขาผู้ไปจอแต่พอนี่ปอเลยชนแต่ลาลินานะเจแล้วผู้ไปจอว่าโตจบรถได้ประเด็นเนี่ยเนาะเจในมั่วกรณีสปอมั่วเจมั่วกรณีสันดาชงกรณีว่าซึ่งเลยไปตัวน่ะเขาจอกกลุ่มดังเจ้าหล่อมรถจอเนี่ยพลในทหารกันแต่จิตรวมตั้งทั้งหมดโตจบรถได้ประเด็นแล้วผู้ไปจอโดนแต่หาลุงแต่นั่นเจนุ่งนอไปจำเป็นเจ้าตัวอยู่ลูกป้าเที่ยข้อนอละโหลอตัวจอแต่นอเที่ยเลยพลเงียบไปจอในทหารตอนใหญ่เป็นมูลแต่เลยจะชิตาสินชาปลุเตรุชาหล่อเลยน่าเขียนี่เชื่อป้อมชิดินเทียเจวิจะไปว่าไปนี่ช่างไปว่าไปตาไปเพื่อหล่อนอนเจวิที่จะน่าจงรัวจะไปช่วยสนับสนุนกันสินะเขียนเชื่อป้อนะหากเขาจงเชื่อจะเปลี่ยนนี่ที่哪里不带ตัวน่าเนี่ยองค์การให้กล่าวให้ไปจำเบลเลยยิ่งจะช่วยช่วงเลยจุดจ่อตุชีนะเจนู่นนั่นแหละครับตัวเราจะไปตัวช่วงนั้นเลยยิ่งจ่อตุชีนั่นแหละเนี่ยอินดาแต่นู่นไม่ก็เพราะน่ะรักกันได้จะไปจุดที่เสียตุจ้าท่านพูดว่าปอจ่อไปเนี่ยน่าเจเขาเนี่ยให้กล่าวยาลีนะ
Stand up please แล้ว就蛇赶快进了I apologize for the wait. I was having such great conversations that please you may sit. Điều này nó là về vừa cho các bạn nói đó là hãy họ open mở cái bên này. So I would like to invite President Lieutenant Neng Xiong to come give the opening remarks.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, all my fellow veterans, and my honored guest speakers who are here today to support us. Today is a very important day for our Hmong veterans of American incorporation. I would like to thank you for the state of Wisconsin, my great honor, Governor Tony Irvin, at the side of Bell. First of all, I would like to thank you very special for my great honor, past letter, representative at District 85 in here today. And he is very special to write 2 or 3 bills passed. Oh, I thought it's not easy, but it's very, very hard for us to fight for a couple years ago. Yeah, so now everything passed and to recognize all veterans who here today and all the Hmong veterans, Hmong Lao veterans and Americans who here today, and the ceremony is May 14, following the General Wang Pao and American CIA Major Daniel and Colonel James William Bell, who helped us during the secret war in Vietnam War. To recognize us, thank you very much for the United States government, local government, and state government, and United States government. And that's a very special day for us. I and also our veterans, our leaders, very appreciate for that. And thank you very much. You take your time to join us today, and I will appreciate, I will thank you very much for you come here and speak for us today. Thank you very much. And also I want to thank you for my special, who's the director and manager in the Hai Gao, the Craig, you're here? Yeah, come in here. Yeah. I wanted to hear to speak a couple of words before we start for our guest speaker. Yeah, thank you very much for you provide everything in every year for us to come to here and allow we put legacy stone or our veteran colonel who in here to recognize us. To thank you very much for the Hai Gao and all my friends in Vietnam veterans, especially my best friend, Craig. You provide everything for us. I will appreciate. Thank you for you. And I get here to speak a little bit for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody hear me okay? Yep. So welcome to the high ground. Who hasn't been here before? One person? Well, we're going to have to give a tour, Secretary. Our mission is to honor the sacrifice of veterans, active servicemen and women, and their families throughout our memorial park and services, and to educate the public about the services rendered, hardships endured, and the sacrifices made, along with the human cost asked of and proudly paid by our servicemen and women, and to be a part of the healing process with their families by providing a park as a place of fellowship, support, and reflection. During the Vietnam War, Hmong Lao soldiers bravely and selflessly fought alongside U.S. forces. Many of them were just young teenagers. Some of them we would consider almost adolescent at 13 and 14 years old. Many faced harsh punishments and criticism not only by the Vietnamese, but by the Lao government. In doing so, were ultimately forced to leave their homelands. These veterans are an important part of our country's story and our history. Many of these veterans and their families resettled in the United States. And Wisconsin has the 3rd largest Hmong Lao population residing in Wisconsin. Today and every day at the park, we recognize the remarkable sacrifices and the individual contributions and express our gratitude for the commitment to upholding and defending the freedoms of the United States of America and the values that we hold dear. On May 14, 2021, Governor Evers signed the Wisconsin Act 31, designating today as Hmong Lao Veterans Day in Wisconsin. May 14, 1975 was the last airlift evacuation of the remaining Hmong Lao soldiers and their families from their covert headquarters in Long Tin, Laos, all the way to Nplog refugee camp in Thailand. Today, if you look behind you, you'll see that the American flag is at half-staff in memory of all the brave Hmong Lao soldiers who violently fought and paid the ultimate sacrifice. to also remember those veterans who are no longer with us in body, but only in memory and spirit. And thank you to those that are with us today for your contributions. Thank you for your service, individual sacrifice to the United States, and thank you to the families that support them on their journey. Thank you for visiting the park today. We also have a certificate of appreciation for the Wisconsin Hmong Lao veterans here. We also, by the gift shop, 2 years ago we dedicated a ginkgo tree in their honor.
cái tàu từ qua từ cái trạm America là một trong các thị trường Canada là Australia là một trong những cái chợ khăn là có thị trường ở đây ngồi đi lại cái gì cái đó cũng cái trạm America nó là từ những cái chợที่เราเข้าถึงตัวเราส่งlà một trong những cái chợ lúc đầu và hay là cái những cho cần tổ cho cái các khu trọ là cái cái này cái gì hay là trong cái trạm phố lúc cái lúc chợ là tàu tổ chức lúcส่งít cái chỗ cho ít cái các tổ chức là但是，在好多公共政策到了，在应工作他都做这东西，我哈这块的这个我都做了，叫莫见莫听，莫了莫专查的台都这条了做，这就莫都这头了，脑子也没干，这家别做了好难，这到家别这边做不了，都搁这搁这，他那要好挺坚。
What a beautiful place to finish up this great day, Hmong Veterans Day. As was said earlier, when you talk about the Vietnam War, back when I was on the radio and had the head of the high ground on a lot, healing, that is the main goal, healing. To be able to come out here, meditate, and be able to try to somehow get past some of the hurdles that you might have had, all you veterans that were fighting in Vietnam. So with that, on this special day, I do have a citation I'll read quickly, that we mark this day every year, Hmong Lao Veterans Day, whereas during the Vietnam War, the Central Intelligence Agency and United States Armed Forces recruited, organized, trained, and assisted Hmong Lao forces to combat the North Vietnamese Army and the Pathet Lao forces. And whereas thousands of Hmong Lao people courageously fought alongside the Americans throughout the Vietnam War, facing harsh retribution from the Vietnamese and the Lao governments following the war's end. Many were ultimately forced to flee their homes. And whereas May 14, 1975, the last of the Hmong Lao soldiers and their families fled Laos for Nplog refugee camp in Thailand, to later resettle in communities throughout the United States, including Wisconsin. And today our state is home to a significant number of Hmong Lao veterans. And whereas in accordance with 2021 Wisconsin Act 31, May 14th of every year is designated a day to thank the Hmong Lao veterans in Wisconsin for their service, their sacrifice, and recall their accomplishments, and encourage schools to include their military service in discussions and curriculum surrounding the Vietnam War. Whereas the Wisconsin Lao Veterans of America has established chapters throughout our state to serve local communities and educate the public about the contributions of our Hmong Lao veterans during the Vietnam War. And whereas today the state of Wisconsin joins the Wisconsin Lao Veterans of America and all Wisconsinites in reflecting on the tremendous and too often overlooked heroism. It's kind of good timing. Overlooked heroism and sacrifice of the Hmong Lao veterans in our state. Now let it therefore be resolved that Governor Tony Evers, Senator Corey Txog, and Representative Patrick Swisher Hmong Lao Veterans Day throughout the state of Wisconsin, signed on this date by Tony Evers, Corey Txog, and myself. Thank you. I think they did that for us.
To the Hmong Lao veterans, your service will never be forgotten. And I can guarantee you that. So today we do currently with the President of Wisconsin Lao Veterans of
American Incorporation, Lieutenant Neng Xiong, and Vice President Txog, and the secretaries and also director within the organization of the Wisconsin Lao Veterans of America Incorporation. I also want to thank former President, Wisconsin Lao Veterans of America Incorporation, and Lieutenant Neng Lao, and all the officers and advisors and board members, local chapters and members. You are instrumental and vital for the Hmong community here in the state of Wisconsin.
Nó nó cú về giờ son ta ở bực sông nè, cú mua lù chỉnh chỉnh khi cho bé cái tiếng Anh trả số đời ya. Họ chưa thành chấp rồi thì nè, bé hôm nay nhớ về giờ chủ mua lú chú chế à, giờ chủ mua lú chú chế, giờ chủ mua lú chế, giờ cú bao thì bé cho Hmong nhớ cho Twin City, nhớ cho họ miền Nam Brisbane, Paul một chỗ xa thì township một chỗ bùa một chỗ xa Wisconsin thì bé một lại xin khó này cho chú chế xử lý địa lời lần đầu chùa làm bờ cho nên cho chú chế cho sinh của người tây lợi để bé sắm tua ba này hải tàu tới này lúc xuống địa mùng bé giờ tụi sợi chế tới này xuống địa giờ là mùng khi tụi này lúc tuột xa đi để loan sang chế còn lại tuổi giờ tụi thầy tụi này nè, ok cho nên nó cho lời của chế nó cái chừng tàu đó là cho chế u li xong ở trên nền cầu lúc trước thì vấn đề cầu cho chế tạ rồi nằm mò nó cho không cho tổ xa để cho chế giờ này khăn rồi lúc sáng rồi chế thâu tạ liền rồi chỉ làm bao này là ta chỉ chừng cho lúc gì thì chế nó vấn đề cầu y sau sẽ đây nè cú giờ ít tu bắt đầu cho chế và xử lý thì cho lấy tua lấy decline lấy đi này lúc chế thì chỉ cho cũng sắm phá tàu của ba tàu cho trong tù cho cứ tin anh cha và cho chế và đó nên nó ở chỉ thâu cũng ở thâu cho rồi nè mà cho trong tù thì là gì trong xe cơ cho nó cũng những một cái đại business không nhớ rồi họ nói đấy mà nên mẹ ai này nên này chỉ bỏ đấy chỉ cũng hậu luyện cho và phi lợi ya nên lúc tổ chức nó họ White Van Construction LLC nữa nè cái cũng sáu tầng nhiều trôi bao trôi chua sụn bê xả trôi bao trôi chua sụn bê xả cái khả năng khi này thì có cú xe cho họ thì lúc sau giờ ta lúc gì thì nó mới sẽ tổ chức company mà là mua sẽ chạy cho là ít xong lợi thì tiền mà ở xong đó là mấy tiền mà là làm ít xong sư giờ này chỉ bao này tàu nông này lúc tổ chức ăn xong chế thì oli này bộ trình khảo về bé lúc chế cho chọn đến một gia bé yêu họ khen cho chế nó lúc gì thì vấn đề cầu ý chế giờ này chỉ bao nó là sau sẽ đây hụt đầu cú mà đi hụt nông chỗ này chạy bên thầu chế này lúc chế bộ rủ chế thầu cân cho chú chế nó mà chú chế đi cầu chi xong cho số rồi chế cho nên bao chế nè mấy cái họ cho nên granule nè chế cho tới nửa bông nè nửa răng ta lại chế thầu cho lời thế chỉ cho lời là lấy những chỉ lá này là lấy chế chỉ một bỏ thôi nó cho chế trong là chỉ bỏ lại này ok chỉ là nó sau sẽ đây lúc sau nó bé gì mà ba này có tàu đi bé ba tàu có này tàu lúc chú chế nhau chỉ khả năng này ta nó là chỉ bé là một chỗ chỉ ta lên tới bé khó trai khó trông nè bé không khó trai khó trông thế và này cho basement có tiền rồi này thế giờ lên thì sao tàu bé và driveway thế lại tí xí chỗ này nè ok khi lên tới nó này có này bao thì mà Albert Sonda nhớ trong đó từ bắt đầu bé thế thôi sẽ đây cũng quật đỡ sử dụng, ok?
Okay. Let me call the names. Thank you for all veterans who we will recognize today. First, General Wang Pao. Remember, and all 54 colonel remember, all 173 major remember. all 35,000 soldiers, remember, especially who have here, Colonel Txog, remember, Colonel Wang Sengwang, remember, Colonel Neng Xiong, remember. Thank you very much for all veterans who served until die in the secret war in Laos through the Vietnam War. Thank you, and remember all of us. Thank you.
These veterans. We have no idea that our American history and the history of Vietnam is how many lives these Hmong Lao veterans saved. When I was over there in 1967, my first tour, my team was called upon to go head west towards Pleiku and keep going till we got to the Ho Chi Minh Trail area and recover 4 American helicopter pilots that were being transported north to North Vietnam by the NVA. As we started approaching the border, we weren't sure where it was, but we knew we were getting close, and we could not cross the border. It was against the law. As we were getting closer and knew we were really close and about had to stop, Captain Coyne, our team leader, who had the map, let out a scream, fell to the ground, landed on the map, and said, "Don't touch me. My back is hurt. Go get the pilots."
After in Region 2, under General Wang Bao's there, and today, I pay respect to all of them, and General Wang Bao's son is over there too. In the Region 2, we have said GM 21 to 27 to protect or to invade those Vietnam Communist regiment.
And thank you for the kind invitation to participate in today's ceremony. On behalf of Governor Tony Evers and the Wisconsin Department of Veterans Affairs, I am honored to stand here today to recognize Hmong and Lao veterans for their service and the sacrifices they made fighting along U.S. service members during the Vietnam War. Our nation is forever indebted to all those who are willing to put their lives at risk in defense of our liberty and freedom. We can never repay that debt, but we can try. Events like this are one way that we can do that.
And today we recognize and pay tribute to the extraordinary sacrifices of Hmong and Lao veterans who fought alongside the United States during the Vietnam War and the Secret War. The Wisconsin bill designates May 14th as the anniversary of the last airlift of the Hmong and Lao veterans out of Laos in 1975 as Hmong Lao Veterans Day. As a former teacher myself in U.S.A, I am elated that schools across the state in Wisconsin will now be teaching Hmong history and observe this date while discussing important sacrifices of the Hmong Lao veterans with students across the state. As we know, Hmong soldiers fought valiantly alongside the American soldiers during this Cold War to help aid and assist the American effort of preventing communism from spreading deeper into Southeast Asia. It is a fight that many still face today. Today we honor all of the brave individuals, some of whom are here today at the ceremony, for their courage, resilience, and determination to help and protect and defend and share information with American forces. We owe it to our Hmong veterans that furiously served in the fight against communism to give them the distinction and recognition that they deserve. That is why Congressman Tiffany sponsored the Hmong Congressional Gold Medal Act, introduced also by Congressman Glenn Grothman of Wisconsin. This legislation would award a Congressional Gold Medal to honor Hmong veterans that honorably served in the Vietnam War and give them the recognition they so deserve. Rep. Tiffany also co-sponsored the Special Drill Unit Veterans Service Recognition Expansion Act. This bill will expand burial access for our Hmong and Lao veterans from Vietnam War to include individuals naturalized before 2000. Currently, only those after 2000 can be buried in a national cemetery. These veterans have made a sacrifice and a significant contribution to our nation, and this recognition has been earned and well deserved. He co-sponsored this amendment to move in this effort forward, which was passed by the House of Representatives. So thank you. It is my honor to be here with you today and honor you and all of your family and friends. Thank you.
We want to learn. But I would urge you not to leave this entirely to the classroom teachers, as effective as they are. Every one of you here has a story. And no one can tell that story like you. I urge you to get into your classrooms, to hold listening sessions, to hold meetings, and invite all of us to hear those stories from your lips, from your mind, because you lived it. And you are the best teacher of those stories of anyone. So please tell your stories. Thank you for the invitation, and I appreciate a great meal. That's some of the best sausage I've ever had. So thank you.
Soldiers, and I thank you all, especially my friend Senator Patrick. You are the support of us everywhere, support of my community and all soldiers. And I thank you. And thank you for President Macron, son of General for the 10th, this event too. So, this is the second program ceremony that ends today. And I'd like to thank everything, thank you. Patient, your time is very important for us. And please, stay home and drive safety. So everybody. And hopefully we'll see each other in this spring. So this is, we have a former soldier around this strong legacy here too. So we have the celebration every year this spring. So thank you. And God bless veterans, leaders today. And from now on, I'd like to invite Major Soldier.
Để rồi ta đã buồn gặp họ, nó là gì nó kêu ở đây với phải kỹ chạy, sau có ta kỹ cho nó cho mua, có cho Việt Nam, sẽ cứ vô nó cái trường hợp chùa, thì có giờ tụi chỉ lúc cùng hồ nó, để ta kỹ nó tới uốn nó để cắt đạn, ta sẽ này cóที่อ้อว่าดูข้างเดินมัวđểไปมัวใกล้มัวลงมัวซุ่มมัวเขาเนาะเจอก็ละเนาะละหงเนาะจีทะเลปุ่นเดี๋ยวก็ยังเราพ่อหือพ่อเยอะก็เชียงมงต้องเปลี่ยนยัดเจออเมริกา especially อยากจะพูดทุกจอเนี่ยเขาสังวิสกันจริงทีนี้นู่นน่ะตัวเจอก็ละมึงหมอกเที่ยก็ตัวที่ cái là tua cho có tu trò nhau nó có sẽ được là anh ta cái nhân dùng thì cái là tu có tu trò là mua ilu pa nó cho là cho tôi có cho có tu trò của lần đầu tôi này ta hại tôi mua stone legacy nó tôi ta trả nó cho tôi này cho một EVA có dùng nó tên là để thao lúc xưa nó mà cho được con please be seated and stand up
Go! Làm việc phát out go làm việc phát out go Rồi, lên. Rồi, lên. Làm việc, phát. Theo. Go. Bắn chúลูกกระสุน3 นัดถือปืนเทียบเล็งยิงเทียบเล็งยิงเทียบเล็งยิงวางเทียบอาวุธระเบียบพักแล้วตู้หัวเฮ้ยหัวเฮ้ยตำระเบียบพักแล้วตู้ยังเกชงสกรรมบำเพ็ญมามันท่าอาวุธ
nó nó cú về giờ son ta ở bờ sông nè cú mua lù chỉnh chỉnh khi cho bé cái tiếng Anh cho đời ya chỉ nó chỉ bé là một thả cho cái nó khá nhớ dùng cho họจะเราít chữ hay là lù hay tiệtวันนี้nhớ mà xã chia chỉ xã tua xã mua chỉ xã plua ya ok giờ lên đó cú yêu khi là một chỗ cho nó bị ít chập lại bé cho này chỉ nhớ tới chợ American nó mà bé mua mò ya vì lý trả mua mò vì hay tiệt bé lú chế bé hậu để chỉ giàu nè ok cú khi đó này thì cho đây nó nè ok bông đây nó được sau thì true hydrate chỉ còn nó mua trứng thì bông đây nó được yêu có lú chế bông đây nó được sấy chế rồi giờ có hơi bông nó mà được sắm mà là mùng yêu tao có lú chế thì chỉ bông cho đây và bé hậu nè cho đây đâu cũng chỉ ba cho nó tới này bao cái mà cho cậu cháu ông sao bé yêu là ta la xem mà ít bông non được lòng tao chỉ bông đó chỉ thổi này hậu cho đây nó nè giờ lên tới nó chỉ này và ok cho nó này ok tôi cho tôi bông non được lòng tao chỉ bông non nè ok chỉ cho nè cho gì và nè mua mỏ chỉ vì do hai tiền nè hậu cho đây nó chỉ giàu nè ok tham mọi hai tiền có hậu lý in nó gì lên nó này vậy tất nhiên mà bé tôi hậu chỉ giàu nó chỉ bông non là một ba tổ này lui chế cụ biệt của gia đình này kia nè bông nó chế lúc bao lần thì có gì có chua chế cũng một trong Michigan Michigan lúc rồi hoa Farmington Hill chế tụ chỉ chua chế từ India nửa lúc bè là Manoj nè ok cũng một chỉ nửa kia là một trong nửa lúc Advent nửa thà tí giờ này có chỉ cơ nửa một chua lúc chế và cho building nó lo và cho đây nó nè ok chế cũng tụ một son chua rồi cụ chúng mà hậu kia cho đây nó cụ hậu cho đây nó mà ô tô cụ chuyên khế cho đây ý là ô tô cụ hú sữa hay tiệt cụ lúc chế sử dụng thế cụ bị mà ta kỹ sư cụ sắm mà cái ít thằng đó cụ cho sử tới nè ô tô cụ lúc làm mẹ ok chỉ còn là đây còn mà ô hậu này hậu chế ô tô này và nó cá nhau rong ở chỗ này cho các chấm mỏ sổ cho các tua vì hay để bé lò lò bé chỉ mỏ sổ chỉ mua chỉ chọn cái là chẳng bé này ya bé lu rong cái là tận đầu này chỉ còn nó thế của hậu cho nó là một chỗ cho nó này bụng nó chỉ cho bé cho tu giờ bao ya tu giờ bao tu mù thia là ya mua hạt cho thì sử dụng đa rõ nè chỉ bông nó chỉ thầu của họ bông nó là muốn là chỉ cũng chỉ mua khó này hay thì tu sợ tu lăng họ nó là nè giờ thầu đây cũng sẽ bao giờ đây là mà cũng tu lăng ta chỉ chỉ tàu của họ cho nó là chỉ cũng khá cũng tôi chỉ muốn chỉ bao cũng chỉ phong như thì chắc là tôi chỉ tua là giờ vì gì vậy chỉ cũng một rồi cũng tôi chỉ tu lăng giờ vì bông đây nó nên họ rồi con nó cá nhau rồi nè họ bông nó chỉ tí bông li bông đa rồi thế ya tí li bông đa rồi thế phải chỉ mà người chỉ cá sĩ nè bông nó chỉ cá sĩ lấy những sau thì zero sugar chỉ muốn ăn tanya họ ta chỉ lấy những cho mình chỉ cá sĩ trong họ có yêu hậu tàu nữa họ bông nó mà những chỉ mua liền chỉ bông nó chỉ có hỏi giờ đi để đỡ sự ta chỉ mà người mua người khó nè mà cá gì yêu hậu thế nó là mà chỉ có xã tàu rồi giờ cho họ là tàu nó chỉ hậu cho đây nó cho benefit chỉ ô tô có tham gia tàu hậu ô tô có và mình cái thì migrant nó chỉ mò đi tàu hậu chuột等等那样 ok ô tô có lúc họ lo ô tô nó improve cho này ở đây thì lấy bự chỉ cho sao nè sản đến tàu tàu giờ này họ cho đây nó chỉ này họ chỉ này bự dùng bậc gọi thì mình nhả này ok chỉ nếu muốn tàu giờ nó improve tàu giờ cho dù họ bụng đây nó mà cho gì thế đó chỉ ít khó chút sinh sắp lại giờ cái cho rồi để bé cho lúa đi cũng phồng neng nó nè giờ cũng muốn tòn này club nè mà cho đi cũng phồng neng nó mà ship phồng xe tí cho họ để họ chở sư của hải pha lo lúa này thì giờ này họ để họ chở giờ này họ phồng nó bé phồng nó mà giờ này họ bé phồng nó chỉ này những chiếc họ chở nè của tôi xí cái của tôi khen ở giờ có họ miền tàu cái giờ trả車là một chế cái chủ hộ cho nó小的是一个天了做法做这样 ，OK， 这里呢可能嘛，莫能到呀，那操现在好多股呢， cú yêu kia rồi này là wa member nó trong nó wa member đâu xứถ้าเท่าเราจะในเทจนชิดเราจะเราสักแกก็อปงลินอเลยอ่ะก็อปงลินอเนี่ยตัวในสายน่ะเราสักตัวจนในสีอ่ะรู้ตัวช้าเราตัวชิดน่ะยังตัวหนึ่งมั่วรู้เชื่อจงหนูยังตัวหนึ่งบลูน่ะอ่ะหนูจะอาศัยชอบเล่าบิลเลยเจหนูยังสามารถสักตัวจะได้ได้เนาะตัวปุ๊บจะได้เนาะตัวปุ๊บไปเขาได้เนาะมาอ่ะขอรู้เชื่อเท่าเจเท่าเลยแต่สิ่งนั้นเป็นตัวเทเขาชิเป็นซื้อเจตการเราไปมาถาตรงกี้ชิตาเลยนู่นนอยอีลู่ลาหลวงป้าตัวเนี่ยคือเจี๊ยเราตรงในตัวแข่งเทีย